You have given me a lift. No, well, I was just standing round the back there, and these two young girls walked past, and they both had this body piercing. Lip rings, nose rings, eyebrow rings, belly button rings. Between them, they had more metal than British steel. Anyway, I couldn't help, but I just stared at them, and then one of them said, "What are you gawping at, Brucey?" I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was just amazed." Then the other one said, "Should have some of this done yourself." I said, "Me? Body piercing?" She said, "Yeah, you'd look lovely with a bolt through your neck." So I walked away and left them, lying there, with their nose rings locked together. Anyway, it's nice to see you, And I'm the leader of the pack, which makes me such a lucky jack, and here they are, they're so appealing. OK, dollies, do your dealing. Look at this. Whoa! What a powder. You know about that, huh? Now, I hope you're going to join in the game at home. Play your cards right. As you see, Maxine's dealing out the red cards on the top, and Charlie's dealing out the blue cards on the bottom. We have our cards. All we need now are our players. There we go. Hello, Rob. Hello, Kim. Hello, Elaine. Hello, Carl. Good. Right now, here we are. You are Kim and Rob.
Drummond.
Oh, Drummond. I see, from Midlothian. Midlothian, good. And what do you do, Kim?
I'm a special needs auxiliary in a school.
Oh, in a school, yes, I see. And what do you do, Rob?
I'm a financial consultant.
Oh, yes.
I'm just thinking, Bruce, that I maybe give you some financial advice after the show.
Well, you never know, you know, from a Scotsman. Right, now, what's all this about mountain biking in Canada?
Yes, we were coming down this huge mountain. There was a group of us, and there was quite a lot, and Rob was the only one to fall off. And he grazed his hands quite badly.
There's a surprise, yes. So what happened then,
And that
madame?
night, it was a gala night dinner, and I had to get him dressed, and I had to cut up his meat
because
for him.
you had to cut up his meat for him?
Yes, and he had his kilt on and had to get into his sporran to get his money out, and, you know, you name it, I had to do it all.
Well, I hope you had warm hands when you went into his sporran for the money, yes. Right, now, have you any irritating habits, Rob?
I have, Bruce. I take my time in getting ready.
Oh, do you?
Yes, and Kim's got to wait on me getting ready.
Well, that's unusual for the man to get you. Have you got any children?
I've got 3 children, Bruce.
Oh, she had to wait 3 times, then, didn't she? Right, anyway, what's all this about a holiday in Greece, Kim?
That was quite a few years ago,
yes.
And I was in the sea, and there was massive waves, and everybody was standing laughing at me, and I looked down, and my bikini top had fallen off.
Oh,
and I've never found my bikini top to
You
this
still
day.
haven't found it? Oh, dear. What was everybody doing then?
They were pointing and laughing and... You know,
pointing at you?
Yes,
yeah.
pointing at me.
I bet you were pointing a bit as well, yes. And where was this, by the way?
It's an island of Kos.
No wonder they didn't rename it the island of Kos. Anyway, nice people. It's nice to have you with us. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And you are Elaine and Carlo...
Mullen.
Mullen, from Warrington. Good, I see. And what do you do, Elaine?
I have my own wallpaper shop.
Oh, good, fine. And what do you do, Carlo?
I'm a quantity surveyor.
A quantity surveyor, good. How did you two get together, Elaine?
Well, when I was 19 and Carlo was 21,
yes.
He was living on his own, and I decided to move in with him. But my mum and dad wasn't too keen on it.
Oh, they weren't keen, I see.
So I decided to do it bit by bit.
Bit by bit,
yeah.
I see. So what did she do, Carlo?
Well, she moved all her clothes out bit by bit, and the only thing that was left was her knickers. Yeah. So on the date that we agreed, she went back home and she put 20 pairs of knickers on. One pair on top of each other.
Really?
Honestly. Popped her head round the door and said, "I'm going to work, Mum. See ya."
She could only get her head round the door because she had 20 pairs of knickers. God, you couldn't even say to your mum, "Does my bum look big in this?" Dear. What's all this about Carlo saving up for a second-hand Mercedes?
I saved really hard for this second-hand Mercedes, and it was my pride and joy. And one summer's night, we went out for a drive, and we was having a kiss and a cuddle, and we got outside and we was leaning on the bonnet, kissing and cuddle, and had a really good night. But I woke up next morning, got into the car, and there was a dent in the bonnet the size of Elaine's bottom. I spent all weekend trying to push the dent out without breaking the paint.
So you were in the right road rage about that, weren't you? And Elaine, you proved if you use your bottom, a Mercedes-Benz. Spare Especially if you're wearing 20 pairs of knickers. That's another knicker joke. Oh, so one of the elastic hasn't gone. Anyway, it's lovely to have you here. It really is. Did you cut the cards?
We did.
Yes, we
Did
did.
you see them cut the cards? Yeah. Right, now, the idea of the game is this. We want you to work your way across the board by predicting whether each of these cards is higher or lower than the preceding one. The first one to turn over the last card correctly will win the game and a Brucey bonus. All of the questions are based on a poll of 100 people. They are all genuine. Rob and Kim, you won the toss, so you're going to lead us off, but good luck to you all. Thank you for being here. We asked 100 single women under 25. If a boyfriend stood outside your window in the middle of the night and started serenading you, would you let him in? How many single women under 25 said yes? If a boyfriend stood outside their window in the middle of the night and started serenading them, they would let them in, but only downstairs. Right, now, when you were single, and if Rob had done that, what would you have done? Would you have let him in?
No, I would have left you outside, because he's a terrible singer.
Can't sing. Can't sing. It all depends if they were a good singer, darling. You know,
Yeah,
if they were a good
really,
singer,
and if they really liked the boyfriend, they might have been a pain in the
Maybe
neck.
Liam Gallagher, like Oasis, if it was somebody like him, maybe, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So,
I would say
62. 62.
62.
I think about 58.
I love the way the couples just look at each other, you know. This is
Put
the
an odd
way.
number, right?
Look.
No, 60.
Right, 62.
62.
Right,
62, you're going with 62.
62.
Have you got anything to add to that at all, Elaine and Carlo?
I think nowadays...
If Carlo had serenaded you before you were married,
I'd have let him in, yeah.
you'd have let him in,
Yeah.
yes.
To shut me up.
So, what do you think?
Give it a go lower. Lower.
You're going to go lower, right. The actual number who would let him in is 63. You were so close, you were nearly on the nose. So there we are, you're off and running, Rob and Kim, and your base card is a 6. You can change it if you want. Change the 6 for a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen, you say a 3. Higher than a 3. A jack. Lower than a jack. A 5. You're going for the first game. The first game. Higher than a 5. Oh! Yeah! They're in a hurry. They're in a hurry, and you've won a Brucey bonus. And here it is. Sorry, you
let you do it, darling.
Oh, you want to read it
Yes,
out, Kim? Nice and loud, darling. Let's
A
know
weekend in the exciting cosmopolitan city of Amsterdam with spending money.
We're spending money. Thank you. That's all yours. Well, now, there's another Brucey bonus ready and waiting. Win the next game and it's all yours, OK? Good. We have the cards there, game 2 coming up, and Carlo and Elaine, you to answer this one first. We asked 100 married women in their 20s, if you were going on holiday, would you trust your husband to pack the suitcases? Listen to How many married women in their 20s said yes, if they were going on holiday, they would trust their husband to pack the suitcases? Now, would you trust Carlo?
No, he's never packed a case in his life.
He's never packed a case in his life.
If I was packing it, wouldn't need a case.
You just throw it all in.
Just throw it all in.
in.
Low.
Yeah?
Low.
Yeah.
And about really low. Do you think it'd be really low?
I think so, yeah.
20.
Speak
yeah,
up.
25.
25? Only 25?
Yeah.
Right. Now then, would you trust Rob to pack the cases?
No. Definitely no.
No, he'd just get his sporran in there and
Yeah.
anything else. Wouldn't worry about anything
But I
else,
think
would
with somebody in their 20s, they're sort of a bit more modern now, and they're a bit more independent.
you think that...
I think, you know, a young man sort of in his 20s that's married, I think they do a lot more.
They do a lot more for themselves?
Yeah, so I think it would be
Well, it's
higher.
probably because they have to.
Yeah, I think it's higher.
You think it's higher?
Slightly higher.
Slightly higher. What do you think? Right, the actual number who would trust him to pack is 14. 14. Now, anyway, now you've got a chance, Carlo and Elaine. See what you can do now. It's a base card of 10. You can change it. You want to?
Change it.
Do you want to change it? Change the 10 for a 2. A good card.
Higher.
Higher than a 2, you say. You don't get anything for a pair. That was really bad luck, Carlo and Elaine, giving you a free go, Rob and Kim. So you're off again, a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3, you say. Oh, dear, oh, dear. What's happened all of a sudden? The cards are in a funny mood. Right, Rob and Kim, you to answer this one first. We asked 100 female strippers. Do you think there should be less nudity on television? Well, I do. I mean, if they wanted me to do this show with contestants who were nude, I wouldn't do it. But how could I say you don't get anything for a pair? How many female strippers said yes, they did think there should be less nudity on television, meaning it could affect their business?
It wouldn't be very high.
No. I think they want the publicity as well. You know, if you're a female stripper like the Full Monty. I don't know, I think...
The Full Monty?
Yeah.
Full Monty.
But it wouldn't be very high, eh?
I think it would
38?
be... No, I think higher than that, darling.
Do you think so?
Yes.
38 is a good size. That means... a good figure.
I would say 58.
Right.
50?
58.
58 it is. 58 it is. So, Carl, have you got opinions on this?
I think it'd affect the business, and I think they'd like to see less so that more people
See
are going
less,
to see.
so more people
Yeah.
are going to see them.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
well, that's the way, that's the reasoning, but
Slightly lower.
Just lower.
you think
Little bit
slightly
lower.
lower? Right, the actual number who did think there should be less nudity is... 61. A good guess in the first place. Wrong to go lower, so once again... do you want to change the card?
No,
Keep it.
Keep the three?
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Higher.
Higher than 3, you say a 9.
Freeze. Yeah.
If you want to
Freeze.
play it Kenny, as they
Freeze.
Kenny, isn't it? Play it Kenny.
Play it Kenny,
Oh, they're
Bruce.
going to play it Kenny. Ooh. Carlo and Elaine, you to answer this one first. We asked 100 people with dentures. If a loved one called you Gummy in public, would you be offended? I would. I'd be gobsmacked. I really would. These are all my own. Right. How many people with dentures said yes, if a loved one called them Gummy in public, they would be offended?
If it's your loved one,
yeah.
I don't think they'd be that offended. I think it was someone else.
A loved one?
They might only be
But it's in
because they're
public.
old.
It is in
Yeah,
public.
it's
Other
a bit
people would hear, you
embarrassing,
think.
yeah.
Embarrassing,
Yeah.
yes.
58.
I was going to say, 58.
58. That was the last question, wasn't it? Anyway, 58. OK, so what do you think about this?
How many people would be offended?
Offended,
Right.
yes.
In
A
public,
loved one in public.
Yeah.
If you
In
called me
public.
Gummy, yeah, I think it would be quite...
I would say higher, Bruce.
You think higher than...
Yeah, I think higher than...
Higher than 58?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
The actual number who would be offended is... 49. Wrong to go higher. 49 it is. So there we are. You've got that 2 there still. You don't want to change it?
No.
Let's see how you do this time. Higher than a 2, you say a 6. Higher than a 6, you say a queen. Lower than a queen, you say a 6.
Let's go for it.
Are you going
Higher.
for it?
Yeah, we'll go for it.
You're going for
Higher.
it. Higher than a 6. Well done. There we are. That's evened it up. Thank you, Charlie. There we are. There's your Brucey bonus. Read it
thank
out
you.
nice and loud, but darling, let's see what you've got. What is it? What is it?
You've won a banquet on the world-famous Orient Express.
That's fine. Well, it's very close. We're going to have a tiebreaker. Don't touch the pack. We'll be right back.
I wish my mum was more like other mums. One who drove a car without ears. I'm the only boy in Britain who never wants to leave school. Oh well, you can't have everything.
Sally's just booked her holiday at an amazing last-minute price.
I found it on FreeServe.
FreeServe, the UK's #1 for the internet.
Bagsy back first.
NCL. Technology tamed.
Whatever you want, whatever you like, whatever the price, you'll find a car that suits you right. Whatever you need, whatever you choose, you've got the deal. You just can't lose.
With 0% finance on 3,000 cars in group stock or £1,500 minimum part exchange, you've got whatever you want at the Concept Car Supermarket, Albion Way, Salford, Manchester.
Whatever you want.
The one to watch. An attraction so dangerous.
Put the gun down.
It's criminal. George Clooney, Jennifer Lopez, Out of Sight. Rent the video now.
For just 3 weeks, the Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday are having their biggest giveaway ever. With just the ticket, everyone, yes, everyone wins. There's £1 million in cash prizes.
I've won £100,000.
Thousands and thousands of airline tickets.
We're off to Australia.
Cinemas, theatres, concerts, everyone wins. There's over 1 million, yes, 1 million National Lottery instants.
I've won £100,000 too.
So hurry, pick up just the ticket free with the Daily Mail tomorrow. McLean's Whitening has an effective cleaning system with fluoride to help protect your teeth and gums. McLean's Whitening, a fluoride toothpaste you can use every day.
Welcome back. We've got a tiebreaker on our hands. It's very important to get control of the board. Only 3 cards each, OK? Rob and Kim, you to answer first. We asked 100 men on a building site. If a policewoman walked past with a sign saying no whistling or shouting, would you take any notice? How many men on the building site said yes? If a policewoman walked past with a sign saying no whistling or shouting, they would take notice and be good boys.
No, I don't think that...
No, I don't think they would take... I think that would encourage them to really whistle louder.
You think they do it more? You think they do it more, yes?
So it wouldn't
All right, then, so give me a figure.
It would
I would
be
say
low.
22.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
Yes?
25.
25.
25.
Go for 26, that's a red man.
Oh, the way she looks at it. How could you resist it?
26.
26. What about this? What do you think about police women? Do you think the fellas would be good and they wouldn't whistle? Or...
Building site, no chance.
No chance? You think they would go for it?
They'd go for it, yeah.
All right, well,
they'd
they say 26, so what do you think?
Lower.
Lower, you think lower. What do you think? The actual number who would take notice is... 31! Wrong to go lower. Not a bad guess in the first place there. Right, you have control of the board. Rob and Kim, so it's going to be up to you. It's a 10. You can change the card if you want to. A 7. Oh, it's a middle one. Yeah. So this is a difficult decision.
Higher, Bruce. Higher.
You're going higher than a 7. An ace, yes!
Lower.
And this is for the match. Lower than an ace. Yes! Come here, my darling. Oh, bad luck, Elaine. There we are. It was down to the wire. Thank goodness you got that wonderful banquet on the Orange Express. So have a wonderful time. Here's your flowers here and the decanter and glasses for you, Carlo, and we'll see you upstairs for a little drink, OK?
Thanks
All right, see you later, and thank you for being here. Bad luck. There we are, there we are. Come in here, Kim, next to me, and you stay the other side, Rob. So this is in the middle. That's lovely, lovely. Now, you have earned the chance to play with our cash cards, which means you could win thousands of pounds, plus this magnificent car. There we are. All right, in you come. And you stay this side, and you get the other side of Elaine, right? The other side, that's lovely. Wish 'em luck. What about? Now then. Before we deal out the cash cards, the more pounds you get, the richer you get. And what do pounds make? Rich people. We want you to leave here stinking rich. All right, then? Yeah. Fine. And now, as you can see, there's Maxine dealing out your red cards. Let's hope they're just as lucky for you. And first of all, I'm going to give you £200. Can I ask you a question? If you get the question right, I can add 50 to the 200. If you get it wrong, I have to take 50 away. Is that clear? Thank you, Charlie.
I hope your cards are lucky.
Ah, and she does, you know, she means that. Right, no help with this part of the show, please. The singer Celine Dion is of which nationality? Is she Belgian, American, or Canadian?
Canadian.
Canadian, you're absolutely right. You have £250. Now, you play the game as you did before, but your minimum bet must be £50, or you can double up any part of that's fine as well. When you get to here, we move you up to here, and we give you another £200 out of the goodness of our hearts. We then move you along and move you along. When you get to here, if you have £4,000 or more, you have a chance to go for the car. Lovely. Then I'll ask you another question. OK, if you get that right on the turn of this card, will determine whether you win the car or not. Is that clear?
Yes.
OK, we're with you all the way, Rob and Kim. OK, let's have a good base card if possible. An 8. You can change it.
Change it.
Change the 8 for a 2. That's better. Right. Now, what's your bet?
200. 200 higher.
£200 higher than a 2. A jack, yes. A good card. You now have 450.
350.
So think about it.
No.
Take your time on this. Don't rush yourself.
There we go, 150 lower.
£450 you have.
No, hey, we need 350.
So what do you think?
Right.
150 lower.
150 lower than a jack. A 4, yes? You now have £600. Good. It's a good card, so what do you think?
500. 500, Kim. 500 higher.
Think about it yourself.
500 higher.
200.
No.
Make your decision.
How much do we need for the interest?
350, but go. No, that's a good card.
Right, OK.
It's a good card.
Yeah.
500 higher. 500 higher. 500, Bruce.
A 9. Yes. You now have £1,100. And we give you another £200, so you have £1,300, and you can change the card.
Change it, Bruce.
Change the card for a 10.
10.
Right, now let me... It depends how you feel about the 10.
We'll go lower. We'll go lower, but how much do we need to...
See, if you go 300, if you're not sure about the 10, you would still have 1,000 there. That's, I mean, I can only tell you that. It depends the way you want to play.
300 lower.
300, Bruce, lower.
You think that's what you'd like to do?
300 lower.
300
lower.
300 lower than a 10. Oh! Well, thank goodness. Thank goodness you didn't go more than that, because you've got a good card, and now it depends whether you want to double up.
Double up, Bruce. Lower. 1,000.
The whole lot.
1,000 lower.
£1,000.
1,000 lower.
£1,000 on the turn of the card, lower than a jack. A 3. Yes. You have a very good card.
2,000
and it's whether you want to risk 2,000.
2,000 higher.
2,000 higher, Bruce, yeah.
2,000 higher on the turn of a card, higher than a 3. 3! You did it right. You what, Madame?
We'll take the kids on holiday next year.
You can take the kids on holiday next year with no bar, because that £4,000 is all yours. That can't be taken away from you. OK, that's yours. But let's concentrate still. All right, Charlie, one more question.
Oh, good luck.
OK, there we are. Isn't it exciting? Now then, no help again from our audience. Name 5 types of big cat found in the wild.
Lion, tiger,
yes.
Cheetah,
yes. Jaguar, yes.
Puma.
4. That's it. I think that's it. 5, yes. Well done.
Keep it in lower.
You have a queen. I've got to ask you, do you want to change the card?
Keep it.
You're going to keep the queen.
Keep it.
And this is for the card. Lower than the queen. Oh, look at that. The keys? Cheryl, is it all right if I give him the keys? you go there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, lovely.
Get inside there and give her a nice kiss. Give her a nice kiss. That's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How about, aren't you happy for her? Oh, well done indeed. Lovely, lovely. There we are. Well, what a night. They also won a weekend in Amsterdam with spending money. Altogether, what was that? £18,093. What a night. Well, this is the last show of the series. It's been lovely to be with you, and on behalf of Maxine and Charlie, OK, it's not too late. It could still be a big night if you play your cards right. See you next time. Good night now. Good night.
The singers play their cards right in the grand final of Stars in Their Eyes tomorrow at 7:30. Next tonight, Coronation Street.